Indigenous languages are slowly disappearing. Out of roughly 7,800 Ho-Chunk in the Wisconsin area, only 50 elders still speak their native language fluently. In order to preserve the language, the tribe enlisted the help of a group that specializes in preserving Indigenous languages. News 19's Heather Armstrong spent part of the day in Black River Falls for a 2-week workshop that's documenting the Ho-Chunk language before it is completely lost. Heather?
Scott, Language Conservancy has spent the past 8 days working alongside elders in the Ho-Chunk community as they archive and record every word in their native tongue. It typically takes years and thousands of researchers to produce a dictionary, but over just the past 8 days, Ho-Chunk elders have come up with more than 10,000. It's a 2-week process. 20 elders spend long days thinking of every word in the English dictionary and coming up with the Ho-Chunk version of it. They start off with a category, say for example, animals. The elders then think of every type of animal from sea or air, flying or walking, and then they build from that, like what other words would they use to describe those animals? You get the point. The goal, they say, is to make sure the Ho-Chunk language is never forgotten.
With the thousands of years that this language was spoken, it embedded all of the culture of the people as well. So the songs, the histories, the stories, the prayers, all of that was expressed through the language.
We're going to get to a point in the very near future, though, where we don't have our native speakers to call on to ask questions about words or about how to phrase things or how to say things. Before we get there, we want to try to archive and document as much of their knowledge as we possibly can so that we have that to rely on in the future.
Now, some English words don't have a Ho-Chunk counterpart. Today, the elders came up with a word for carnivorous. And I learned how to say boy today, which is Ho-Chinchi. Tomorrow, you'll hear how the Ho-Chunk language is spoken by one of the elders, and you'll learn why he says creating an online resource for the future generation is critical.